In this video, I'm going to do Unit 2, Places and Buildings, Speaking Tasks 8 and 9. Let's review our lesson objectives once again. So in this unit, you will learn how to use prepositions, adjectives, and correct tense forms to describe your hometown. Yes? You are also going to learn how to pronounce regular, irregular, past tense endings, but it's not in this video. We are going to learn pronunciation tomorrow. Okay, so let's move on to the tasks. Here's task 8. There are 3 pictures here. Read the instruction. So what are you required to do in this task? You need to describe each place using the headings and the words in exercise 5. So the words that you've used in exercise 5 are on Moodle. I can go back and show you exercise 5 if you want. Here's exercise 5. Yes, so here you filled in the titles, the headings, and you filled in the list with more words. You filled in the table with more words from exercise 6 and exercise 7. So you've got a big list of words under different headings. So you can go to this exercise and use the words and phrases from this exercise to describe the places shown in exercise 8. Okay, let me go back to exercise 8, make it bigger. Okay, so here you've got the pictures. Let me do an example for you. I'm looking at the first picture, picture 1. I'll describe this picture for you as an example. Okay, let me make it bigger so you can see the picture more clearly. Yes. Okay. It's a magnificent city. There are lots of tall, high-rise buildings. It's very busy and crowded. Now look at pictures 2 and 3 and try to describe the place. Try to describe each place in 3 or 4 sentences. Okay. Remember, part 1 of the speaking exam is very short. So don't try to make a presentation of 5 minutes, because I know from level 2 you're used to making a 5-minute presentation. But here in the IELTS exam, part 1 is just, a kind of, introduction, getting to know you. So the examiner might ask you about your hometown, your place, your home, or your about your studies, about your family. So try to answer the question briefly. Okay, don't talk too much, but answer the question. Okay, sometimes when the examiner asks a question and the student might give an answer which does not actually answer the question. So you need to be careful about that. Okay, right. So prepare your description and I will ask you in my live lesson. Move on to task 9, grammar focus, tenses. Read the questions on the examiner's card, then match them with the verb tenses. So here there are 3 questions. Okay. So the examiner has a card with these 3 questions, and he's going to look at the card and ask you these questions. Right? So let's read the tip. So in part 1 of the speaking test, the examiner will ask you questions about familiar everyday topics, such as your hometown. I already explained this to you. So to answer the questions, you might need to use a range of tenses. You need to use the past tense, the present tense, a variety of tenses, but you need to pay attention to the question. If the question is about the past, you need to use the past tense. If the question is about the present now, okay, you need to use the present tense. Or about your routine or something, you need to use your present tense. Okay, so pay attention to the question and then answer using the correct tense. Okay, so let's look at the 3 questions here. You need to match the questions with the correct tense form. Now, you can see here, present simple, present perfect, and past simple. There are 3 tense forms given in the box. Now, you already know present simple and past simple, but you may not know the present perfect. Yeah. Right? Okay, so that's not a problem. I'm not going to teach present perfect in task 9. Okay. I will explain present perfect in detail in my lesson tomorrow. Okay. So here you just have to identify, you need to just match the questions with the correct tense form. So you can match the present simple and past simple first, and what is left out is the present perfect. Okay, so you can do this on Moodle. Let's go to tip 9. It is important to listen very carefully to the questions the examiner asks you. I've already explained this to you. This will help you to decide how to form your answer and what tense to use. One thing you can do is repeat or echo the examiner's question to help you do this, but don't do this too often. Okay, so what's echo? If you read the sentence, you will understand. One thing you can do is repeat. So echo is to repeat the question. What's the advantage of repeating the question? First, it gives you some thinking time. Okay, so and it's quite natural for people to repeat the question in a normal conversation. So it gives you thinking time and it looks natural, and it will help you to use the correct tense form. Okay. So this is the end of the video. Don't forget to prepare your speaking tasks. You can practice at home and you can present your speaking in the live lesson tomorrow. Remember, it's a short talk, so it's not a presentation. You need to answer my questions. Okay? Thank you.